Hi everybody, welcome to Sunday Sews. I'm Alison, this is Sew Like Dotty, and today is a little collaboration that I'm doing with two of my very favourite sewing friends. So Karen from Karen Sew Slowly and Vicky from the FAB Sewist. We all live fairly locally together, and we had hoped to kind of get together for photos and things, but we've all got quite a lot going on in our lives right now, so that just hasn't worked out. But we decided to do what's a fairly simple collaboration with a skirt that's quite like en vogue in the sewing community at the moment. So hold that thought. If you were with me on Friday, you will know that I'm going through a major room change and we haven't stopped for a couple of days. I'm actually standing up, I'm actually propping myself up because I'm absolutely shattered. So please, I have put a bit of lipstick on, but please forgive the state of my hair and everything right now. My favourite sentence is, I don't know where that's at. So I don't know where my hairdryer is, I don't know where my iron is, don't know where lots of things are. I mean, I don't iron my hair, but I would have liked to have given the skirt a little bit of a steam over. But you know, it'll all work out. We are on, I'll put a little video in of day one, how my sewing room looked yesterday, and it looks considerably better today. But we need my daughter's stuff moving, some more stuff moving through into her room so we can set up the other part of my room. But I have made some progress here and got things through. I won't go into that, I'll cover that on another vlog. So the skirt type that we wanted to do, I'd already made one, and Karen said to me, why don't we do like a bit of a collaboration, which I just thought was a lovely idea. And Karen and I are doing the same pattern and Vicky is doing a different pattern, and honestly I can't remember what that one is. It's her first vlog back, guys, so I'll put links to both their channels in the description box. I'm not sure what time they're sharing today, but please go and give them some love as well. And if you're coming over from their channels, thank you, it's lovely to meet you today. So Karen and I chose the Selena skirt, which I'll pop a little picture in from Sew Over It. That's a bias cut skirt, and I don't know which pattern Vicky's used, but I know that the principle is exactly the same. So with a bias cut skirt, obviously you're cutting the fabric across the bias, and you just cut a front and a back on the fold. And generally for the waist, you sew the elastic on and then double it over. The Sew Over It one uses quite narrow elastic. I prefer a little bit of a wider elastic, and I needed to lengthen the skirt, I think by about maybe 4 inches, to get it to a length I wanted it to be. So the twirl that I did showed me that I needed it a bit longer. For me personally, when I'm doing a bias cut skirt, I like it to be a little bit larger on my waist and to skim the hips a bit more. I've got like a little bit of an abdominal apron, is that the right word? A bit of an overhang, whatever we want to call it, and I prefer it a little bit larger because I find it just skims that better. Now the fabric I chose isn't a normal fabric you would use in a bias cut skirt. They would tend to be maybe a bit of a satin that always looks really nice, or linen I've seen a lot of at the moment. For me personally, I chose to do it in, you might have seen earlier, in a bright pink double gauze. Now as I said with the elastic, actually, sorry, I made this and my whole life has just been a complete blur for the last week. So I did put a narrower elastic in this because I want to just try it out. But if I need to, I can just unpick this and put a wider elastic in. And I would have liked to, I wouldn't press it with being double gauze, but I would have liked to just give it a bit of a steam over, and the hem could do with a bit of that. But I will attempt somewhere to get a picture and drop it in, or maybe a little video and drop it in. I'll do my best. Please bear with me. So it's such a quick make. Now I chose not to cut the fabric on the bias because it was more the shape of the skirt that I wanted for the twirl and this one. If you do cut your fabric on the bias, you really need to let it hang, to let the hemline just drop sort of back into shape a little bit before you hem it up. You could just do maybe a zigzag or an overlock round and a regular hem up, or you could do like an overlock rolled hem, something like that would finish it off really nicely. With this one, I think I just, yeah, I did. I just overlocked it. It's all in a pale pink and hemmed it up with a very small hem. But as I say, it was more the shape that I was looking for. I'm not a major skirt wearer, but I've got the near t-shirt on today, and I do find that something like that looks nice with it. I particularly like a look which is very out of season in the UK, which is a bias cut skirt with or that shape of skirt with like a bit of an oversized jumper or sweatshirt with it, and boots. I really like that look. That's probably more me than a skirt that has like a little blouse or a top or something with it, but I think it would look quite nice just with this, and certainly around the house it's the kind of thing that I would wear. So if you've made any other bias skirt patterns, drop some info in, have a chat with me in the comments. What fabric have you got? What would you use? If you give it a go and you've got any tips, anything that helped you, please drop that in as well, because people do read through the comments. I love it that you're not just commenting and replying to me, you're commenting and answering each other, and I just love that. What a gorgeous community we have. If you're new to my channel, I have got my own Facebook group as well. There'll be a link to that always in the description box, and I will share a link to this pattern in the description box. I do get access to Sew Over It patterns for free with being a Sew Over It pattern insider, so I've had this pattern for a little while, and that was gifted to me. But yeah, that's like, I'm not going to overcomplicate it because it doesn't need to be overcomplicated. I'm going to try and get a little video, and if I can, and I'll drop that in at the end. I'll maybe style it with this, and I might try it with a bit of a jumper. I quite like, I've got quite an emerald green. It's a Vicky Sews. I can't remember the name of it. I'll find it and put a link in the description box. But I like to sort of colour clash a little bit. I like pink with green, so I would probably wear it with that. And like I say, I'd wear it, it's something I'd wear in the winter time as well. Double gauze is perfect for that because it keeps you cool in the summer and warm in the winter. I'm not going to go on for too long today. That is my little vlog with you. I will get some footage and I'll pop that in. I hope you're having some lush sun time, because I'm doing nothing, and I can't envisage me doing anything for a good few days yet. But I have actually got a desk with machines on. It's just that underneath it is full of other stuff, so I'm hoping to get to them at some point. And meanwhile, this is the view. I'll pop a little picture in. It's just of our back garden and looking out, but it's quite pleasant, and we've enjoyed some lovely sunshine. So I hope you're having a lush weekend, and I'll catch up with you on Friday for our normal Friday sews. If I've sewn anything, who knows? See you then.